welcome to the Venture Trail. My name's Kendall and I'm an intuitive tarot reader and energy healer. Today we're doing a pick a pile for Pisces season, and the question we're going to dive into is what hidden gifts are ready to be revealed to you right now? I'm going to use 3 different decks that I'm really excited to show you guys, and I've chosen 3 different items from you to pick from to see which one's resonating with you that can bring forth the most beneficial message for you during this season. So excited. So here's those 3 items to choose from. Take a minute to really see which one's calling your heart, and then we'll move forward. I'm also going to have the timestamps below in the description of the video, just for you to move forward if you chose the 2nd or 3rd items. Okay, so those who chose the first item, the crystal ball, this is your message. We're going to start off with my Goddess Tarot deck, well, Goddess Oracle deck, I believe it's called. And we're just going to see which hidden talent is coming forward, which gift is being revealed to you during Pisces season. Woo. Woo. Okay, this one popped out first. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I love this because this came up for me a couple months ago, so I love talking about it because I've been exploring it. So you guys got Freya, Irresistibility. So the message that Freya brings is this undying allure and this natural magnetism that we all have within us that's very unique to us. Everyone shines this such specific light that's so true to them that only they emit, because they're bringing such an individual life experience and life energy forward that everyone brings their own signature. But the thing is, growing up in this society, as soon as we get into school, we're told to conform and to fit in, try to squeeze ourselves into this mold and become acceptable. So we sometimes lose that light, or we become unfamiliar with that light. We're not so close to it, or we may not understand ourselves as deeply as we did when we were children. So this irresistibility gift coming through for you guys during Pisces season, this hidden talent of yours is to be a magnet, to be an abundance magnet. And it's really exciting because it's unlocking that natural gift for you to bring things forward to you. It's this idea of imagining something, visualizing it, connecting with it, and just bringing it to you very naturally, very easily, and very much in flow. What you're gonna have to work through during this month to really bring this forward is releasing ideas about yourself that might actually not have much to do with who you are. I've been experiencing this too, where you kind of just you connect in with who you were in the past, you connect in with who you want to be in the future, and you may not be able to really identify who you are in the now, because it's kind of this transition period where you're in the middle of being someone and leaving someone who you used to be behind. And there's this need to really truly identify with who you are to your core. What are your core values? What do you want to bring forward into this life? What do people see in you? What is this irresistible nature that draws people to you, that makes people motivated and inspires people, you know? What is it that you want to make more of in this lifetime? And once you identify with that you want to bring forward and what you want to bring to life in this lifetime of yours, you connect in with that irresistibility, and that's so beautiful. I love that. Freya was a leader. She was the wife of Odin, so she's very much connected in with Viking mythology and ruins and the messages within them and everything. She is very much associated with abundance as well as sex and the power that comes with that as well. So there may also be a very prominent theme in the now of bringing your sensuality or your sexual nature to the forefront, being able to express that in a powerful way instead of being reprimanded for being that. So especially to the women who are watching this, you may be going through a period where you're identifying with your whole true self in your sacral chakra energy, in that very powerful sexual energy, in an empowering way instead of in this like frightened to express kind of way. So that's really cool too, because that's a deeper way of understanding ourselves and may unlock some hidden values or hidden talents that you have, because it allows you to be more vulnerable with yourself and explore things that you might be wary of within yourself, you know, that might not even be a sexual nature, but by exploring those parts of yourselves, you allow yourself to open up to other things and be more, just have more openness to explore other parts of yourself. So that's really cool. I really love that this talent is coming forward with you guys in this Pisces season. Very powerful energy, very much about just standing in who you are as a whole and allowing the universe to just flow in your direction, because it just does that, right? Like in our natural state, that's just who we are and that's how we interact with the world. So really coming back into that part of ourselves and shedding what isn't ours is a very beautiful moment of understanding just how the universe actually works, right? And feeling comfortable with it. So that's really beautiful. I love it. So we're going to use the God deck, which goes along with this Goddess deck. It's the same author that creates them. And this God deck is going to tell us what action, like how this can benefit you, what how can you best express this talent of yours in a physical sense instead of just the material understanding of it, right? Ooh, we got 3 cards again, but I'm loving this. Oh my god, okay, yes. So this is the first card that I saw that flipped over, so that's why I just like, whatever, put these other ones back in, because I did connect in with the decks before I did this reading, and they do know that I'm only taking one card. So, talk to my decks like friends. Anyway, we pulled Poseidon, flow. How like synchronistic is that? Synchronistic is that to this irresistibility and connecting in what you naturally like draw towards you. So Poseidon bringing flow as like how you can best use this, how you can use this to benefit yourself right now, is by connecting in with that natural flow, right? Poseidon, connecting in with your water elements as well. With Freya, I feel a lot of fire energy, but then with this, it's water as well. So it's igniting that passion, but also igniting those emotions that come with it, because when we're empowering ourselves by really standing in our true selves and being confident that what we seek and what we love and what we want to bring into our lives is already ours, right? Like just really standing in that power of understanding ourselves. We are standing in that flow, and there's that emotional connection that we make with the things that we want to bring into our lives that help magnetize into it, right? Like it kind of works together. Like we have that passion, we have that motivation to bring it to us, which is the actual physical action of expressing that confidence and expressing that already identifying with that being a part of your life. And it's also the emotional flow of connecting in with your emotions so that they can guide you down that path of connecting as well, right? Because just by forcing, you might be thinking that you need to force your way from point A to point B, but then this flow, this natural rhythm that you need to use your intuition to connect in with will help you see that maybe it's not like forcing through, maybe it's, you know, A to C to B to back to A, back to B, you know? It's following that, just following that path that the universe has laid out to help you get there in the most beneficial way for yourself. So best expressing this and best like connecting with this energy to bring it more into your life is going to be all about connecting in with that water element of going with the flow instead of trying to force it. So that's really cool too. And then we're going to use one more deck. We're going to use my astrology cards, and we're going to see what area of your life this is going to be most impactful for. So what area of your life is this talent going to help you out the most in? Which part of your life is it going to help you flourish in? This is like really cool too, because it's going to help you even more with like how to guide this. Oh wow, okay, cool. So this is beautiful. So this is like a deeper understanding too of this like Freya energy being about power and sexuality and that physical irresistible nature aspect. So we pulled the first house, the body. So it's number 25 for those of you who pay attention to angel numbers. That's number 7, 2 plus 5. So the first house, the body, coming as the area of your life that this is going to be the best for, that will help you really flourish, is by connecting in with yourself, your physical vessel. So this is going to probably be an impact about your physical irresistibility, your sexual nature, connecting in with your sacral. And I feel like you guys are doing such very like strong and deep and like serious healing in this area. I feel like you guys have been really working on healing your relationship, maybe with sex or with partners, or just vulnerability in nature as well, right? Because the sacral, yes, it's like sex and all that goodness. It's also about expressing our creative nature just in general. Sex is like just a part of that, right? It's about expressing ourselves physically. So what areas of your life have you maybe been like denying yourself to physically express yourself, right? So really paying attention to your body and what your body is asking for to help you feel more empowered and feel more connected in with the flow of the universe, because that's really going to ignite that talent of just magnetizing things to you. Like, this is beautiful. You guys are master manifestors and really stepping into that power, and it's all about just allowing it, right? Just knowing that you're worth whatever's coming your way, because you think of things and you bring them your way, and then it feels like you deny them, or maybe you try to force your way through instead of going with the flow, and it doesn't manifest totally how you pictured it because it wasn't natural, right? Like, it wasn't super aligned with who you are, right? It was forceful in nature. So really paying attention to your physical vessel, because it's going to be going through a lot of changes in the next little while. It's like evolving, and it's doing some like physical shedding as well. So while you're working on that, you may be experiencing some like just real releases, like crying, and you might get sick like in your sinuses, or like in other ways that is going to be like releasing stuff like toxins within your body. I know for myself, I woke up sweating yesterday morning. I had like a pool of sweat in the bed, and I am not a hot running person. Like, I am always frozen. So I knew that I had like totally released something throughout my sleep. So something like that might happen to you as well, where you wake up in a sweat. But yeah, I feel like you guys are really stepping into this beautiful power of just asking for something and it manifesting itself in your life. This is so cool. I'm so excited for you. So happy Pisces season. Make sure to subscribe and like this video as well to make sure that you can tune in for Aries season. It's going to be really exciting, the next pick a pile. So have fun again during Pisces season. I love you guys. See you later. Okay, for those of you who chose pile number 2, we're going to start out with the Goddess deck, and we're just going to reveal this hidden talent that's coming through for you in Pisces season. So excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. So you guys got Helen of Troy, Beauty. So this is kind of similar to the reading for the first item as well. So if you also felt drawn to it, you might want to watch that reading as well. But for you guys, with this talent and this gift of beauty, I think you guys are moving into this very Venetian energy that you may not have been in touch with before, or you may not know or you may not have known how to express before, but it's something that is a beautiful talent of yours. It may also be beautifying spaces or beautifying yourself and others. So it may be an actual like physical talent of stepping into the makeup industry or being an esthetician, going into hair school, or something that has to do with actually physically beautifying someone. This also may have something to do with beautifying spaces, as I said before. So if you're thinking about going into interior design or starting to learn about feng shui, or like just redecorating in general, just feeling the need to really beautify your space, it's because this like hidden talent of being able to make the world a more beautiful place is coming through for you. And yeah, there's those physical aspects, but I also feel like it's just beauty in general, right? Helen of Troy, she was known for her beauty, but it was inside and out. Like, she was gorgeous to look at, and that's what everyone marked her as and wrote about her as. Fawned over her as is this physical beauty, but she also had a lot of wit, and she was really smart and strategic, and she was just like, she had this beautiful brain, this beautiful mind as well. So yeah, it might have to do with like beautifying the outside world and people and yourself. It's also stemming from this inner beauty of knowing what it's actually about. Like, it's not about like becoming a makeup artist because it's superficial. Like, you have this like inner drive that is a different way of expressing beauty that channels through when you do these things for people, or you beautify a space. It's this energy that you bring forth from inside when you're able to do that. So even if you're not feeling like you need to be beautifying spaces or like going into like makeup or hair or something like that, it may be more about helping others express their own beauty. It might be a lesson that you've just past learned that's about being in tune with your own beauty, and now you're able to connect with others and amplify their own beauty as well, and setting an example for others through what you have learned. This is a really beautiful, beautiful talent, a really warm and loving talent. It's very Venetian, as I said before. It's just, I really love it. It's gonna really help people out, especially right now, because everyone's spending so much time alone or just away from others, and they may be having a hard time connecting in with who they might be when they're not connecting with others, you know? And maybe that's a lesson that you've learned this past year too, right? Who am I when I'm just by myself? That's a really courageous lesson that not everybody kind of goes into. A lot of people hide from themselves, right? They don't see the beauty in themselves. So having this talent of being able to amplify beauty just for everyone around you is incredible. It's going to be so impactful just through everyone that you meet. How insane, right? So now we're going to go into my God deck, and this is going to show us in what way you can best express this. So as I was saying, with like physical sense and stuff like that, this is going to show us this is going to show us more about the expression of this talent, which is beauty. So this is cool. We got ACAT, which is dedication. So having beauty expressed through dedication, I do feel like you guys have this inner drive that's about helping people see their inner beauty, and it's very much about doing like the physical things, the self-care kind of things for people, but allowing people to see the deeper meaning of those things as taking care of themselves and treating themselves as a good person, you know, like treating themselves as they treat others, you know, just as kindly, just as with as much love as you would treat anyone else. And it's about dedicating self-care and things like that, and dedicating yourself to the mission of allowing others to see their true beauty and their true selves. So I feel like the best way to be expressing this gift, or the most beneficial way to be expressing this gift, the one that's going to seem best natural for you and as I said, most beneficial is going to be through that dedicated work of always working on yourself and always like allowing others to see how much beauty they hold, right? I feel like too, this has a lot to do with scholarly nature, and I feel like that's why I thought maybe some of you guys were going to like esthetician school or something like that. But it's really about dedicating yourself to the knowledge of beauty, because it is such a deep topic. Like, you know, especially for women, well, not, I guess just like the view of women, like not especially like only for women, because men see this view of women as well, right? It shapes everyone, this like image of superficial beauty, and that your outer image portrays who you are on the inside. And that can cause a lot of complication when we're learning about what the actual idea of beauty is and what that means. It means the energy that you bring forward for people, right? It's this love that you share for people that helps them feel good, right? And yes, physical beauty has an impact on that, because people are drawn to things that they are attracted to, right? Like that's just common sense, but it's all about the energy that you emit, right? You can be the most beautiful person and have just an ugly soul, and people will understand that and feel that and not want to be around you. So having that dedication to really understanding beauty to its core will help you express this talent better as well, right? Because more understanding of it will help you become more familiar with how this talent plays out in your life, right? Super cool. So I guess they're emptying the garbage behind us right now. So I am sorry if you hear this over the background music because they're like clunking and banging around back there. The last deck that we're going to pull from are my astrology cards, my Black Moon astrology cards. Love this deck. I've been using it so often. You probably see me making so many posts using it. Anyway, this deck is going to see which area of your life that this can be best impactful and be most prominent. So like, what area of your life, like, is it your work? Is it your relationships? Is it, you know, like self-improvement? What area of this life is this, or what area of your life is this talent going to be the most impactful? Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you guys are very much connected to this, like the first reading in this pick a pile as well, because they also got the first house, the body. So this is going to be very connected to your physical vessel. It's going to express itself through your physical vessel. It's going to be about connecting with your body and understanding the beauty of yourself and accepting yourself in the physical sense. And like I said too, it's going to be so deep because, like, I feel like as women we have this guilt of finding ourselves beautiful, or when we do find ourselves beautiful, it's all about amplifying that ego in nature instead of like the self-love, heart-centered nature of things, right? It's like we feel like we have to either be very superficial or very outspoken or like humble about our confidence in ourselves instead of just being ourselves, right? And just understanding that we're beautiful. It has to be some sort of avenue that we take. And you know, connecting in with the body and just seeing how it's interacting with the sense and the energy of beauty will help you understand how to express this even more impactful within your life. So this is really cool. I'm so excited for this within Pisces season because there's Venus in Pisces right now, so understanding your natural beauty and the impact that it has on people. How cool is that? What's your talent? What's your hidden talent? Beauty. Okay, supermodel, what's up? So I'm really excited for you to start expressing this talent of yours and making an impact on the world. Make sure to like and subscribe this video so that you can tune in for Aries season, because having to do with the physical vessel during Pisces season, I'm sure Aries season will be very impactful for you because they are the first house, they are the body, that is them. So you're going to be seeing a lot coming in for Aries. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and yeah, hope to see you soon. Enjoy your Pisces season. Love ya. Bye. Okay, those of you who chose item 3, the Seashell. Here is your reading for Pisces season. Okay, so what hidden gifts are ready to be revealed? We're gonna use my goddess deck first off, just to reveal this hidden talent and see how it is encompassed. Just straightforward. I'm really excited. The past 2 readings are really awesome. Oh my gosh. And this one is too. I mean, obviously, but I'm just like so excited for this message for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna mispronounce this, but it's Amaterasu, self-esteem. She's gorgeous. So this hidden talent that's coming forward for you guys during Pisces season is about amplifying energy. It's about helping people really tune into their light. It's going to be about healing in nature. So this might have to do with Reiki or being a life coach or being a motivator of some sorts. It feels like you're inspiring people to help themselves and work on themselves. It's this hidden talent to, like I said, be able to amplify people's energy. It's going to help you out so much because, you know, when you think about like leaders or life coaches, healers, if they don't have that inner like talent of being able to amplify other people's energy as well as their own, like if they're not tuned into that talent of theirs, then, you know, they can only help out to an extent. But if you're amplifying this energy of self-esteem to help people while you are helping people, it's going to make it so much more impactful to other people's lives as well as your own. It's going to be so beneficial for you. I feel like you guys have been really working on shadow work, as well as working with the ego and your self-worth, obviously your self-esteem lately, and it's helped unlock this hidden talent of yours that can really show people how to connect with their confidence. This also might have something to do with finances. I feel like some of you guys are stepping into the financial realm of things. It might be business advising or like banking of sorts, something to do with finances. I'm just getting pulled towards that. And it's because you feel really confident in that realm of things and you know how to help people feel more confident in that. You know, money has a lot to do with our self-esteem. It's very tied into our self-worth. And I feel like you have this need to, express this talent of helping people financially, because in the deeper realm of what this talent is, it's about helping people with their self-esteem. So that's really cool. It's really beautiful because all 3 of these readings have had something to do with love, like really amplifying love in the universe, which means we're all tuning into this love vibration. And I feel like for your pile very much specifically, it's very much like the nitty-gritty, down in the dirt, shadow work, what you have to do to get through these obstacles to having a healthy self-esteem and self-worth about yourself. I feel like you guys have been run through the muck lately, and you've really had to learn how to adapt and thrive when being faced with these challenges that impact your self-esteem. And now it's created this beautiful talent, this beautiful gift that you can share with people on how to amplify themselves and really tune into how to create that relationship with themselves, that even when they are feeling down, they know how to cope. And that's so deep, and it goes so deep in layers, you know? Like, that's why I'm feeling this like need for you guys to motivate people. Like, you just want to tell people everything. Like, you might be writing a book even, or like something, starting to create a podcast, or a YouTube channel, somewhere where you're sharing your message with people, and using your voice, because that's going to be a very important part of this gift for sure. Moving forward, we're going to use my God deck, which is going to tell us how to best express this gift. Like, is it through leadership? Is it through counseling? Is it through physical healing? What is the best way that you can help people out with this? Oh, okay, yeah. So, like I said, it's going to be about expressing your voice, because we got Hermes, however you say it. I usually say Hermes in my head because that's just who I am. But anyway, it's about communication. He is the god of communication. He's the messenger. He also has the ability, not like a lot of the other gods, the Greek gods, to go into the underworld. He has that permission. So he dabbles in the dark and the light. He can travel through the dark and the light, and he communicates. That is his big message. Message. Oh my gosh. But anyway, you guys are really being called to express what you've learned and how you've grown, because it's going to be helping so many people in the near future. This pull you have to really express yourself and share this message is important. This is a very divine draw to do this, so it's very important to follow this. Like, even if you feel like it's challenging your self-esteem, that's a part of it, right? That's all a part of it. That's just helping you even more. Every time that you're challenged in this impact your self-esteem is going to add depth to your message. It's all working in your favor, right? Oh my God, this is beautiful. So the best way to express this is definitely following that need to communicate, as well as like connecting with people just on an in a intimate sense too, right? Intimate sense. I felt like I said that weird, but just even on like a one-on-one scale, it doesn't have to be about preaching to the world, right? Like, it's just about getting this message across. It doesn't have to be about being a world leader or about being seen by everyone, whoever is meant to see that message at the time, whoever's connecting with you at that time is going to be very much impacted by your message, and even helping one person each day, which I know you do, having communication and self-esteem as these things working together for you. You're always helping people express themselves more truly and not be afraid to be themselves. So just go with it. Just really like follow that need to talk to people and share this. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. And then just this third deck is going to see what area of your life this is going to impact the most. Okay, so we got 2 cards, which I normally wouldn't read, but because of the cards, like what came out, I am going to leave them out. So the first card I see is air element, communicating. Yep, we got that, right? So then I left the second card in to give us more depth, because we do get that already, right? Like, we've already been pulled towards this. So the next card is Grand Cross, Provoker. So this is about the light and the dark. This is about not being afraid to share your message about shadow work and about the nitty-grittiness of spiritual work or mental health, or like just like self-improvement in general. There's this message that you want to share with people about creating more power and drive within them. It's meant to provoke people, right? Like, it's meant to, like, what you're going to say, the way that you communicate is going to evolve, and it's going to create this edge to what you say that provokes people into actually making these changes and actually connecting in with what you're truly saying. Like, there's people that can talk all day and you're only connecting in with a few sentences that they're saying, and the rest they're saying is kind of just filler. Or, like 10 people can say the same phrase and then this 11th person says it, And just the way that they say it, and in the tone that they say it, and the energy that they're bringing forth, where they're coming from, it feels different and it hits different, right? So the way that you're going to be communicating is going to change. I feel like you're letting go of this like good girl nature, or this need to stay in the lines or be accepted by everyone. You know, like you don't want to rock the boat because you want to get your message across, but you don't want people to get the wrong impression. So you're just going to like skate in the middle ground here. That's not going to happen any longer. You're going to be going through this evolution during Pisces season where your communication is going to change into just saying point blank what you need to say. You're just going to say what you need to say, and it's going to be so just refreshing to people because it's just your truth. You know, like it's just your truth. And when people see that rawness, that's what they connect in with, right? Because that's what they want. That's what they want to see. That's who they want to identify with, right? Like within themselves. That's what they want to bring forward for their own life, is how can I express my best self to my truest nature? How can I not be afraid of what I want to say? You're going to show that to people. It's going to be very, very impactful to communication in general with this like provoker card, Grand Cross. Oh my goodness. Whew, you guys are stepping into this insane power, this like air fire energy, and I'm just so excited for you. There's so much power, this like very earthy goodness. Like it's just like gonna be raw and gorgeous. Oh, I'm just so happy for you guys. So happy Pisces season. So looking forward to seeing how this manifests for you guys. And make sure to like and subscribe this video so that you can tune in for Aries season, because that's going to be a very impactful pick-a-pile. It's going to bring forth a lot of physical in the sense messages, so make sure to tune back in for that for the next Astro season. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you want to connect more with me. And yeah, I love you guys for tuning in. Have a good day. Bye.